So hi and welcome back to this another episode with me Arshi. I hope you guys are doing good and वैसे तो आप already बहुत सारे videos channel पे देखते रहते हैं but ये जो episodes है जहाँ पे हम जो स्टूडेंट्स ऑलरेडी पढ़ रहे हैं या जो पढ़ चुके हैं हम उनके क्या एस्पिरेशंस रहे हैं एंड वो आपको कैसे गाइड कर सकते हैं इन योर एमबीए जर्नी डिस्कस करते हैं. तो टुडे आई हैव समबडी विद मी. मैं क्वेश्चंस बाद में पूछूंगी बट आई वांट यू कौशिक टू इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ सो दे get to have an idea that you know what we're going to discuss in this specific episode.
Definitely. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Devansh Kaushik. Currently, I am a senior in IMT Ghaziabad. I am doing a PGDM in dual country program. The specialization that I have taken is in international trade and logistics. It is moreover in the field of operations and supply chain. So I did my internship in North Ladder here in Dubai. Because for the past 1 year, I am already in Dubai only, and it's been a great journey to be honest. And I hope this meeting is beneficial for both and the students that are watching here.
Kaushik, my first question, I mean, you was a fresher or you had any prior experience before getting into this program, what you're doing right now?
No, I was a fresher. I did 2 internships although. One was in Indian Oil Corporation as a finance trainee and one was with a logistics firm. We used to handle the import and export of Haldirams. The company name was Fantasy Cargo. So they were 2 internships that I did before this.
And what have you done in your graduation? I mean,
I did my graduation from PGDAV University, Delhi University, and I did Bachelor in Commerce Honors from PGDAV University.
So my first question, Kaushik, I mean, BCom करने के बाद, I mean, there are 2 type of undergrad students. एक तो engineers का बोलबाला है if I talk about MBA, and other than engineers, I mean, BBA के students हैं वो तो बहुत sorted होते हैं कि ठीक है BBA कर लिया MBA करना ही है. बट बीकॉम स्टूडेंट्स मेजरली जितने स्टूडेंट्स से मैं इंटरेक्ट करती हूँ दे हैव दिस एस्पिरेशन कि गवर्नमेंट जॉब में जाना है. कुछ स्टूडेंट्स एमकॉम का भी सोचते हैं. तो हाउ दिस थॉट कम टू योर माइंड कि एमबीए क्यों करना चाहिए? फर्स्टली बीइंग फ्रेशर बिकॉज आपके पास एक्सेस कोई इंडस्ट्री में फुल टाइम जॉब का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था, दो यू डिड 2 इंटर्नशिप जिसने आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया दिया होगा कि आप किसमें अपना करियर बना सकते हैं. तो व्हाई एमबीए एंड being fresher, you know, जो students हैं वो कैसे decide करें? तो yeah, over to you.
For me, जैसे आपने बताया बीकॉम ऑनर्स के बाद जनरली एक और फील्ड होती है जो सीए और सीएस बंदे काफी ज्यादा सोचते हैं उसके लिए. बट फॉर मी द थिंग्स आर प्रीटी मच क्लियर बिकॉज मैं लाइक अदर इंडिविजुअल आई वाज इन मेनी एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज एंड फीलिंग कि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा एकेडमिकली लाइक आई वॉज नॉट दैट आई वॉज इन द टॉप मोस्ट एकदम कि आई एम द गेटिंग द टॉप बट आई वॉज गुड एंड डिसेंट. सो आई थिंक आई वॉज एबल टू डू मल्टीटास्किंग मच मोर बेटर देन अदर स्टूडेंट्स दैट वर हैविंग. सो जब मैंने इंटर्नशिप्स करी आई गॉट टू नो कि हाँ मैं एमबीए कर सकता हूँ. इट्स मच मोर बेटर फॉर माई करियर एंड मेजरली मेरे को अपना पर्सनैलिटी ग्रोथ एज वेल एज because the main part of MBA is not just about you getting the technical skills, also the more personality growth that you would be having and the personal growth, the connection that you would be having. So I'm moreover inclined towards that field. And internship mein I got to know when I was working with the logistics chain who was managing the Haldirams operation. I was very much interested in how the things were working. So उससे मेरा इंटरेस्ट इंक्रीज हुआ था. That's why I decided to take CAT exam while I was doing my graduation. Generally मेरे सीनियर्स वगैरह थे जिन्होंने रिकमेंड किया था कि take you know just wait for 1 year, prepare it once. But मैंने सोचा था कि वाई नॉट गिव इट वंस, एक शॉट देने में क्या जा रहा है. तो ऐसा मैंने कोई कोचिंग्स नहीं लिया था, लाइक पर्सनली मैंने कोई कोचिंग्स नहीं लिया था. इट वाज जस्ट कि मैं रेगुलरली न्यूज़पेपर्स पढ़ता था एंड आई ट्राई टू सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस. एलआर वगैरह में इंटरेस्टेड था. So I gave the exam. I got a decent percentile. So I talked with my mentors. They said कि अगर मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करा, I can take another exam and crack an interview, crack my paper. I can do it better. But they said that if you're getting a good opportunity, why not take it? Why to wait another year if you don't know what is going to happen? So I said that it's okay, and I landed. I gave my IMT Ghaziabad interview, and I got my MBA. So I was, to be honest, very, I didn't know what I'm getting into, to be honest. In my family, there is no person who has done MBA, who is in the corporate field. So it was a very new journey for me. I was a little scared, but I think I did a pretty good job for myself.
My question to you is very simple. I mean, there is conflict in your conversation. सबसे पहले आपने बोला that मैं बहुत average student था. I was not among top students. Then आपने coaching नहीं ली and you scored. I mean, we were discussing prior to this interview that scored 90 percentile in CAT. I mean, जितने बच्चे ये video देख रहे होंगे, they feel like हमें भी बिना पढ़े काश 90 percentile मिल जाए. So
No. Honestly, it's true, man. Like, cause it was like कि मैं it was like कि मैं सिर्फ कुछ नहीं करता. I used to study newspapers. That was the major thing. I regularly used to study newspaper. I like to read books and all. I think because of that मेरा vocab ही था जो सबसे अच्छा गया था. So it was like that thing only. Maybe I was lucky as well. So
okay.
can't say that.
So my first, again, another question. दो perspective हैं. बहुत सारे students आते हैं कि right after graduation MBA करने, and there are set of students who comes with a work experience. What do you think? Which one is better? दोनों के क्या advantages हैं? And you being there for almost 1 year, आपकी कुछ learnings होंगे, आपके batchmates होंगे, काफी डाइवर्स फील्ड के, तो आपको क्या लगता है? आई मीन वाज दैट द राइट डिसीजन कि ठीक है, बीइंग फ्रेशर जस्ट गेट इनटू एमबीए, और यू शुड हैव एक्सपीरियंस एंड देन decide कि चलो मुझे MBA करना है?
Like the experience that I had personally, I think you should, have a prior 1 or 2 year experience, cause then you can actually take this MBA much more seriously. Cause मैं जैसे join किया था as a fresher, when I met the guys on the first day, second day, I got to know what they did, what their prior background was. I was actually a little nervous. Like, I was like, यार इनको काफी चीजें पता है जो मुझे नहीं पता seriously. Like, they have that corporate knowledge. They know how things work in the corporate things. And still not related to that, also with the subjects that we were used to study, they generally knew, okay, this is what someone had a background in manufacturing, someone had a background, someone had their own businesses. So it was like that for me. So my suggestion would be to take 1 or 2 years in a business experience as well. Because when you try to join a club committee in your colleges as well, these prior experiences actually do help in your selection into that thing. But ऐसा नहीं है कि freshers का नहीं है. Being a fresher, I got into a committee as well, and वो बहुत ज़रूरी रहता है, cause the perspective that you bring to that table, generally वो experience वाले बंदे नहीं लेकर आते, cause the eagerness that you had and as well as the perspective that you had for the things बहुत ही new और fresh रहता है. तो वो सिर्फ कहने वाली बात नहीं है, इट एक्चुअली हैज. एंड जितनी एनर्जी फ्रेशर्स दे पाते हैं उतनी आई गेस वर्क एक्स वाले नहीं प्रोवाइड करवा पाते हैं. तो फॉर दैट MBA थिंग, आई थिंक यू शुड हैव a 1 or 2 year experience. But if you are a fresher, my suggestion would be to be very proactive into anything that your colleging is offering. Like whether it would be subjects, whether it's any opportunity, TEDx, anything, just go into thing. मत सोचो कि क्या करना है, just go and join that committee. वही चीज आपको हेल्प करेगी.
My next question is, आपने CAT दिया, right? आपका CAT हो गया. Now there are multiple colleges, right? जहाँ से आपके पास calls आए होंगे. And what do you think? जब किसी student के पास call आ गया, उसके पास अब कोई option नहीं है कि ठीक है, मैं और कैसे improve कर सकता हूँ, unless and until वो drop के लिए जाए. So what should be the right approach to shortlist colleges और finalize जब आपके पास कई सारे offer letters हैं? And also, it's not only about scoring good in CAT, it's also about कि further आपका academics भी देखा जाएगा, जो आपने specify किया कि ठीक था, बहुत अच्छा नहीं था, but ठीक था. And interview होता है. So what do you think? What went right and how somebody can prepare themselves कि मेरा CAT हो गया है या मेरा ZAT हो गया है, and अब किस basis पे you will be able to crack those interviews, and what interviewers look for in a candidate?
So for me, when you are actually shortlisting your colleges, you should definitely look into your scorecard, to be honest. It's not like you are getting a 90 or 92 percentile and you are applying for IMBs or something, because it's just like the waste of money you would be doing. Even if there is a 1% probability, it doesn't make any sense. So you should definitely check your scorecard, and related to that, look on the last year's scorecard that has went. Okay, these colleges are taken admission into because इतना percentile पे आपको ले लिया. तो look into that thing. For shortlisting as well, जैसे सबसे बड़ा जो मेजर रहता है बच्चों का चूज करने का, it is the ROI that they are getting. What is the fees and what is the average placement that the college is giving. तो उसके ऊपर जज करने से, just not because of the average, you should also judge on the basis of the median average that is actually. बंदे एवरेज ज्यादा देखते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, बट मीन देखना ज्यादा बेटर है, बिकॉज एवरेज इज जनरली इन्फ्लेटेड ऑफ द कॉलेजेस. एंड दो चीज लाइक डिपेंड करता है पैरामीटर्स पे जज करने के लिए. आई टुक IMT गाजियाबाद कॉज मेरे दो फैक्टर्स थे. वन, इट हैज अ गुड रेप्यूटेशन. सेकेंड थिंग, इट वॉज नियर बाय माई हाउस. आई लिव इन दिल्ली. So थोड़ा सा like I am family oriented guy, I need to be with my family, so I think that IMT Ghaziabad was a good choice for me. But वो depend कर सकता है दूसरे बंदों के लिए भी. It wholly depends on you what are your priorities are. And also IMT Ghaziabad choose करने का मेरा personal reason ये था कि इसमें extra curricular activities काफी ज्यादा है. the involvement of club committees, the events that they organize is on literally the next level I have seen. तो वो मेरे reasons थे IMT गाजियाबाद ज्वाइन करने के लिए. अगर और किसी को बाकी शॉर्टलिस्ट आता है, for me how to crack those interviews, like how my IMT interview went on, they asked me about your hobbies. They generally, it's a very, open-ended interview. Mine was, it was like some questions they asked me, like there was a very interesting question I had. I'm just not remembering it, like, oh sorry, I just can't remember it right now, but they had some good questions for me. They asked me about the cricket, like what are the current affairs that are happening. I'm a sports person myself. I told them I like cricket. So it is not just like you like cricket, you are just saying that. You should be knowing what are the current things are going. Who is the highest test scorer run? किसने कौन सी सीरीज जीती है? अभी नंबर 1 पोजीशन पे कौन है? So these facts and figures you should be knowing when you're going into that interview. So they can easily check you out if you're just saying it for the sake of saying it, or you actually are very interested into that thing. तो आपके पास reasoning होनी चाहिए उसको back करने के लिए. For interview preps, be prepared for your current affairs and as well as study about your subjects you are having in your graduation. They are definitely going to ask into that. Academically तो पूछेंगे आपसे कि क्या है, what are your best subjects, आपको कौन से पसंद है. So the question is going to fly from that thing.
Okay, fine. Now moving to the next question, which is like आप already IMT गाजियाबाद में आपने पहले तो ये specify किया that you are into this international operation and logistics. ये specialization जो है पहले तो बहुत कम स्टूडेंट्स ऑप्ट करते हैं बिकॉज बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को ये लगता है, स्पेशली अगर वो नॉन इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड के हैं, तो वेदर टेकिंग ऑपरेशन इज अ गुड टू गो स्पेशलाइजेशन और नॉट. सेकेंडली, अगर हम यूजुअली अच्छे कॉलेजेस में भी देखें तो ऑपरेशंस के लिए, लॉजिस्टिक्स, सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट के लिए कंपनीज कम है, राइट. तो ऑब्वियसली व्हेन यू आर मेकिंग अ ह्यूज इन्वेस्टमेंट, यू रियली वांट टू मेक श्योर कि मैं जो स्पेशलाइजेशन को सिलेक्ट करूं उसमें मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिले. एंड इसी के साथ साथ एक और क्वेश्चन है कि आप एक डुअल कंट्री कोर्स कर रहे हो, जैसे आपने स्पेसिफाई किया you're currently in Dubai. So that global immersion ये कैसे हेल्प करेगा जो स्ट्रीम आपने सिलेक्ट की है, and what is your thought on it?
For me, Dubai is an operations hub. So for me, it was a very straightforward decision to take operations in Dubai as a dual country program. And for non-engineer, yeah, you are absolutely right. It's difficult. Like if you are not from an engineering background and getting into operation is difficult because you would be dealing with the companies who are in either manufacturing or they would be providing IT services, anything into like that. And if you are having a background in CS, mechanical engineering, you would be definitely preferred among both. But you can actually create those advantages by doing different courses and all. Like there is the Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification that you can get, and there are multiple courses as well which can actually make you on par with those engineering guys. And in operation, it is not much more like, see, when you differentiate in operations and marketing, market is very vague, very global. You can do ideations, you can do cold calling, you can do sales as well. But in operation, it is very product specific. Like whatever you are doing, you have to stick with the process, you have to stick with the logistics that is happening. So it's also depend on the person that actually doing. For me, I got an internship in a company known as North Ladder here in Dubai, and it was a company, like if students can relate, like how Cashify works in India when you sell your second-hand refurbished devices. So the interview that I had was on the scenario based. I like जैसे scenarios बनते हैं, like हमारा जैसे what I did, I created WhatsApp automation chatbots for Amazon, Samsung, and Honor for these sites. Like when you go and check, okay, hi, I want to help in this, I want how ये process कैसे work करता है when you go on the WhatsApp chat. So I designed all those process. तो उसमें ज़रूरी नहीं है आपको वो mechanical engineering या फिर coding वाला background चाहिए. If you are capable of doing, you are able to evaluate the scenarios, you can do it. So ऐसा नहीं है, बहुत सारी fields हैं. And looking into the international perspective, I think it is very much important for the students who are getting, because we're global. When you're working with different nationalities, especially in Dubai, which is having a very holistical culture. You got Filipinos, you got Pakistani people, you got Bangladeshi, you got the locals, Americans, Europeans. So it has been a very great journey for me because I was able to work with all these nationalities. I got to know the mindset of how they work, and Also how it is different from the Indian market that we actually see, like looking at the work culture, looking at the work life balance as well. You need to have that global approach. You got to know how, okay, on the global perspective, how things are working, because a lot of big MNCs are working here in Dubai. So it was actually a very great experience, and I actually recommend people to choose Dubai or other countries, like to have much more of a global experience, because this is what actually you are paying for.
I think that you explained about this global immersion thing. What do you want to say on operation and supply chain as career option, right? The sort of opportunities one can have, let's say if they're planning not internationally but in India. So I mean, जो ये myth है कि operations में companies कम हैं या फिर supply chain में packages initially कम होते हैं, I mean, क्या ये सही में myth है या फिर इसका कोई दूसरा side भी है?
It's not completely a myth, to be honest. Somewhat it is true. The companies that we also get in IMT Ghaziabad for operations are actually very few. Like, if I would be honest, in total of IMT Ghaziabad whole batch, only 30 to 35 students had opted for operations, like out of 700 batch. So it's a very small number. And the companies also are very less into that thing. Yeah, it is quite difficult while getting an initial good package, like generally averages around 15 to 16 or 17 around. But after some time when you spend here, like it's very easy to go. Like the hike that you would be getting in operations is much more than what you are going to get in marketing. Maybe in marketing you're going to get a good initial package, but once you get into a good supply chain company or a processing company, after 2 or 3 years, you're definitely going to get a good hike. Because in operation, you deal with a lot of things. It is not just related to perfectly to supply chain or logistics. You also work with the marketing team. You also work with the finance team. So the scope of your things increases a lot. So that's why it's kind of a myth that you get a low salary. Yeah, initially you can get a low, but after a few years you definitely have a good boost.
Okay, fine. So my next question is basically that पहले तो हम इसको justify करते हैं. मैंने I already video बनाया कि ये जो non-trending kind of specialization है, अब ये सही word नहीं है, इनके साथ क्या होता है, then need people जिनके पास थोड़ा सा experience हो. तो इनिशियली अगर आप एज फ्रेशर एंटर करते हो तो आपको हो सकता है थोड़ा पैकेजेस से कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़े, जैसे हम हेल्थ केयर की बात कर रहे हैं या लॉजिस्टिक सप्लाई चेन की बात कर रहे हैं, ऑपरेशन की. बट जैसे आपके पास एक्सपीरियंस होता है, यू हैव एम्पल ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो बाकी स्ट्रीम में नहीं होती है, राइट? सो एम आई राइट और यू वांट टू रीफ्रेज इट?
No, you are absolutely right. Like the class that I am in international trade and logistics, I think there are only two students who are of my age. All of them are like 27, 28, 29. The average age is like 26 or 27 of our class. So definitely experience do count in the field of operations and supply chain. And initially when you are a fresher, you need to compromise a little bit. Like you need to see that, okay, this guy had already spent like 3 years into that field. So definitely he's going to get something bigger out of it. So उससे थोड़ा सा ना like बंदे generally demean हो जाता है कि like यार उसका पैकेज लग गया, मेरा नहीं लग पाया. Because we have seen this in internships a lot कि यार इसका लग गया, मेरा नहीं लगा. I did a lot of these things. मेरा तो academically score भी इससे ज़्यादा better था, तो मेरा क्यों नहीं लगा. But you need to understand like, okay, they had that experience, they had those things. वो उतना time already invest कर चुके हैं. That's why they are getting it. So yeah, in supply chain there is that thing. तो थोड़ा सा patience रखना पड़ता है in the field of supply chains. Because आप एकदम से marketing जैसा नहीं है कि you get a very good spawn, you get a very good deal cracked and you are having a good hike. You need to understand the process, you need to get into that field, because तभी आप analyze कर पाओगे कि okay, these are the problems that we are facing.
Okay. मेरा एक और क्वेश्चन है. I mean, now these days this is very trending kind of a thing कि IIT बॉम्बे में जो lowest package है वो 4 लाख का गया, and still I mean 25% students unplaced हैं. और दो ऑनलाइन 2024 में सारे कॉलेजेस ने 100% प्लेसमेंट दिखाया है, इंक्लूडिंग IIMs. बट आई मीन आई एम अ पार्ट ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ ग्रुप जहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स अनोनिमसली अपनी बातें रखते हैं, एंड बहुत सारी ऐसी इंसाइट्स हैं जो आई जहाँ पे ऐसे प्लेसमेंट्स भी हुए IIMs के अंदर जो कंपनीज एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती थी, स्टूडेंट्स के प्लेसमेंट हो गए, पैकेजेस बहुत लो थे, प्रोफाइल्स से कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ा. तो आई मीन ऑब्वियसली दो एस्पिरेंट्स, सबसे ज्यादा एस्पिरेंट्स थे फॉर कैट 2023, जो एप्लीकेशंस थे वो काफी ज्यादा थे, एंड इवन जो एग्जाम देने गए टर्नआउट हुए वो भी काफी ज्यादा थे. बट ये बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन आ जाता है, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स जो एस्पायर कर रहे हैं उनके मन में ये रहता है कि व्हाई MBA, डज इट रियली मेक सेंस? जब आई मीन बिकॉज इफ आई टॉक अबाउट ऑल दीज कॉलेजेस, गेटिंग इनटू दीज कॉलेजेस इज नॉट इजी एट ऑल, राइट? ठीक है, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. आप इतने स्टूडेंट्स से compete कर रहे हो, एंड इट्स नॉट लाइक अदर एग्जाम जहाँ पे आपने सिर्फ एक एंट्रेंस क्लियर किया एंड यू आर एबल टू गेट इनटू द कॉलेज, आपका एकेडमिक्स देखा जाएगा, देन आपका जीडी होगा, आपका पीआई होगा, देयर आर मल्टीपल प्रोसेस टू शॉर्टलिस्ट अ कैंडिडेट. सो व्हाई एमबीए डज इट रियली मेक सेंस इन द ईयर 2024, और इवन अगर हम फ्यूचर की भी बात करें, व्हाट इज योर थॉट प्रोसेस?
I think, see, for me, my personal suggestion would be, opinion would be, yeah, MBA is too very much like into the market for currently as well as coming into the future as well, because the things are quite really actually changing. Like looking into the AI as well, the things you can't just expect. Like it's not, you need to analyze those things, and MBA actually is going to help you with these technologies when you are coming into, because we know these chat GPTs are coming into the market as well. These are playing a role. Sustainability is also playing a major role in these things. So you have a lot of career options coming into MBA, and new things are also opening. Also there is a new trend right now when people are actually going into a 1 year MBA, because they want to have a different thing. They are doing it from outside of the country as well. But for me, MBA do make sense. I know last year ka thoda sa situation was not good. There were multiple seniors as well whom I talked. The situation was actually, the job conditions were not good, or definitely after pandemic and all those things. But aisa nahi hai. Like the jobs are still there in the market. They are actually paying well, and looking into these colleges like IIMs as well as IMT and other colleges, they are actually doing pretty decent job. Although इतना ज्यादा, बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है. देयर इज स्टिल अ रिस्क. लाइक ऐसा नहीं है कि 100% हो जाता है. देयर इज स्टिल अ रिस्क. यू नीड टू पुट एफर्ट्स, बिकॉज अब क्या होने लगा है, जनरली स्टूडेंट्स ये चीज बताते हैं कि कॉलेज ने हमारे लिए ये नहीं करा, बट दे डोंट टेल व्हाट दे डिडंट डू ड्यूरिंग देयर कॉलेज ईयर्स, जहाँ पे उनको एक्चुअली में मेहनत करनी थी, उनको क्लब कमिटीज ज्वाइन करना था. दे नीडेड टू डू समथिंग दे डिडंट डू, एंड दे एक्सपेक्ट कि हाँ भाई हमको प्लेसमेंट अच्छी मिल जाएगी, यू विल गेट अ 20 लाख जॉब. दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. तो वो चीज स्टूडेंट्स जनरली मिस करते हैं, अपने बिहाफ की बातें नहीं बताते हैं, बट कॉलेजेस डू एक्चुअली help. They are helping in that manner as well.
वैसे तो I don't want you to come in because obviously you are studying in your college. I even saw this post जहाँ पे एक स्टूडेंट ने लिखा कि IMT गाजियाबाद से मुझे 10 लाख का पैकेज मिला है, एंड जिसमें फिक्स CTC was 6 lakh rupees, right? And this is for the recent year 2024. So yeah, this is also part of thing कि usually क्या होता है कि हम ये सोचते हैं कि अगर हम किसी कॉलेज में चले गए just because उसका टैग अच्छा है, तो भले हम काम करें नहीं करें हमारा प्लेसमेंट हो जाएगा. बट एंड ऑफ द डे वहाँ पे इंडिया के टॉप स्टूडेंट्स पढ़ रहे हैं और वहाँ पे कंपटीशन और ज्यादा है. सो यू नीड टू स्टैंड आउट देयर. अगर आप वो 2 साल कैपिटलाइज नहीं कर पाओगे तो एंड ऑफ द डे ये सिचुएशन सेम रहेगी, भले आप किसी भी तरह के कॉलेज में चले जाओ.
Yeah, you are wasting your money, to be honest. Like the amount you are investing.
Yeah. So one last question, क्या एडवाइस आप देना चाहोगे टू द एस्पिरेंट्स जो इस साल एनरोल हुए हैं, एंड जो आने वाले टाइम में एमबीए के लिए एनरोल करेंगे, क्या सजेशन आप देना चाहोगे?
I had only one suggestion. Like my feedback would be like, just be very proactive, to be honest. Like don't let out any opportunity. Like I have seen with freshers, is not just for the fresher as well as for the EXP batch as well, the experienced batch that comes, उनको थोड़ा सा वो हो जाता है कि लाइक वी हैड ऑलरेडी डन लाइक दिस, अब हम ये सब नहीं करेंगे. अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिस आउट करते हैं बेसिकली. तो आई वांट टू ग्रैब ऑन टू ईच अपॉर्चुनिटीज. इफ योर कॉलेज हैज सम क्लब्स और कमिटीज, गो डू इनटू दैट थिंग्स. वहां पे जाके यू विल फाइंड न्यू पीपल, यू विल फाइंड गुड कनेक्शंस, यू विल फाइंड न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज. तो मेरा बस यही सजेशन है, ग्रैब ऑन टू दोज अपॉर्चुनिटीज, डोंट लेट इट गो, बी प्रोएक्टिव. एंड द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर एक्चुअली prepping for MBA, try to have good marks, like study newspapers. Like this is what one of my major how I was able to get into there, and talk with a lot of people. Like generally लोग भूल जाते हैं चीजों के बारे में, but you need to talk with people, you need to have good connection, you need to listen to their stories. तो जब लोगों की कहानियां सुनते हो तो you also get inspired, you also get to know about what are the things that are happening in the country, और country और के लोगों के साथ क्या क्या हो रहा है, तो आपका better judgment रहता है चीजों के लिए. So for me it is this thing only.
Okay, so thank you so much Kaushik for your time. It was lovely interacting with you. Definitely I expect कि ये सेशन काफी सारे एस्पिरेंट्स को हेल्प करे. बिकॉज होता क्या है कि हम कॉलेज में चले गए, ठीक है, आई मीन वी गेट इनटू आवर लाइफ, बट ये जो पर्सपेक्टिव है वो बहुत कम मिल पाता है कि अच्छा स्टूडेंट हम बात कर लेते हैं ठीक है आप कैट में कैसे स्कोर कर सकते हो, हम कैसे अपने सेक्शंस को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, बट जो ग्राउंड रियलिटी होती है ना वो कहीं ना कहीं स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता चल पाती है. एंड दैट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू दिस विद दिस एपिसोड. सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग एंड फॉर योर टाइम. एंड वंस it will be done, definitely we'll share you the link and we looking forward हम और कैसे collaborate कर सकते हैं, ठीक है?
Definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. It was great talking with you.
Thank you.
I hope you liked this video. For more such videos, keep watching our channel.
And do not forget to like, share and subscribe.